Okay, guys, so my name is DJ Parker Rich. I'm the CEO of Range Media and also the head technician there. So during this December, we had a couple of events. Events are fine. And I think the peak of it started with Made in Tardy Water Cry when the team move requested that we become the official media team to stream their event. And so we worked hand in hand with Timeline Creative, which is headed by Derek, and it was an awesome production. I mean, the entire country, the whole world enjoyed our feed. It was beautiful. My biggest fear was internet, because when we got to the grounds, we actually tested a lot of networks like the telcos, and we were getting like 30 megabytes per second, 20 megabytes per second. That's the upload speed. But I knew, because of the experience we've had in other festivals, that if we should rely on that internet, something would happen. And so we were smart and fast enough. And so we had a backup, which was Starlink, which was, up there. And then, setting it up wasn't that easy because we had a lot of trees around that area at the Takrade Sports Club. And so, challenges, but we were geared up to, deliver the event. And so the event itself started with a lot of technical hitches. At a point, powerhouse was set up on home, and it was all scary, but the team move, the technical people and everything, you put up our knowledge together, and we started the show around 7 p.m. and then it went on to the next day 7 a.m. So that was how we were able to execute this beautiful video you are seeing, or this video you are about to watch. So that is the team, Timeline Creative team. Yes, they did an amazing job, and then we also collaborated with them, and the output was great. Range Media, big ups to my man Josh and Edem. We went there together and we had great time in Takrade. We went on Friday and Timeline Creative came on Saturday, but the merge was superior. It was beautiful. And also from there, we moved to Accra right after that event because we had an event we need to cover in Kumasi, and so we quickly rushed to Kumasi. Daddy Lumba had contracted us to work on the event of the year, which we had Kofi Kinata on, we had Black Sheriff on, we had Famiye and Kim Paluto on the show, but the maestro himself, the legendary Daddy Lumba, was on the show, and he was the reason why that we went to stream. One of the challenges we had was internet. So when we went there, the same experience like we had in Takrade, I knew that when the audience came up, we are going to lose signals when we rely on the telcos, and we couldn't get our Starlink plug in Kumasi, and so we had to find something very strong that we can fall on. And so we went in for a company called the Cloudest. They are internet service providers in Kumasi, and then we did everything we could, and we were not getting the signals at the Roundtree Park in Kumasi. It was almost time for the event, and I didn't know what to do. It was scary because we came all the way from Accra to stream the event, and once again we were working with Timeline Creatives on this. So this Christmas, Range Media and Timeline Creative did a lot of collaborations together, and I really loved the works that we did. And so once again, we digged deeper, and then we found other solutions that we need to take the radio mast that we were doing. We need to take it to somewhere around the road and use an internet cable, very long one, pass it through the trees, and also connect it to our desk. And then we had I think 10 megabytes per second, and it was okay for us to stream with it. And so the show began and the place was all packed. One thing I didn't like about the Kumasi event, that lighting was not good. And let me tell event people that no matter how you invest in your show, if you don't put up the best of lighting, the camera people cannot deliver, or the production team cannot give you the exclusive pictures you want, because once you give us good lights and then we don't have to push our ISO up and gains up to give you grainy pictures and all that. And so I didn't really like that about Kumasi event, but I believe they would do better. But it went all well, and that show too, we closed around 4 a.m. and we had to return to our hotel and move to Accra the next day. When we were going, we drove all the way from Accra to Kumasi. We used the regular road, Accra to Kumasi road. But when we were coming back, we decided to use the Asin-Fosu side, and we got back to Accra, and we had to prepare for another show, which was happening in Pokuase. That was Kwabena. He was having a memorial concert for one of the kings, chiefs in Pokuase. And that one also was powered by One Play Africa. I've forgotten the name, but we streamed on a channel called It Fused. And so we also hired to do that. And that event also went well. I mean, logistics was on point. The only issue we had was the sound team. Their sound, the output, the final output was already blasting, and but it was their first time, and so we were able to adjust things, and we also got some good footages out of that show, and that is what we also did on that day. Now our last show before that was Made in Tadi, Accra corporate version. I forgot that one. I think we did that before the Kwabena show. So Kofi Kinata, after the Takrade one, we needed to do one in Accra. That is the corporate high life at +223. And so we also went there, we set up, and then it was beautiful. By then we had worked there in the previous years, so we had the experience working there. They had a very small place and then a very particular place for mounting your tripods and all that, so it limited our space to work, but yes, still we were supposed to deliver. And so we went there with that place. I knew that the audience there were not going to be so much like these public spaces, so we were able to work with MTN, and MTN went well for us at +223. And so that place was good. We closed around 3 a.m. and then we came back home to rest. And I think the next show was the Kwabena, which I already told you about. The next show we also did was Music is My Life in Tema. Yes, the previous years with Shatta Wale headlined the show, and we had a very terrible experience because the fans were crazy. They stood on my car and then they messed up things. This year, so we went there, and I believe I should start charging bigger for free shows like that because it's kind of scary. We went there, we got to Tema around 3 p.m. We set up. We were not on top of the riser. We had only the sound and the LED people. They excluded us. I didn't know the reason why, but we had to have a barricade in front of us. But the crowd got so much excited at a point they had to push, and then our equipment nearly got damaged, and that is a big lesson I've learned. And so if you are outdoor video producer or content creator, you need to be on the look of that. When you're going to those public spaces, you should take cautions of certain things. And so these are some of the events we did at Range Media on the Christmas seasons, in the month of December. I mean, we did a whole lot, but the most exciting ones that people got to know about it, these are the ones. And we are hoping to work with other people more this year. And so if you want your event streamed in high quality, good pictures, and then good direction, you can always call on us on our social media pages, Range Media at GH. And also you can also hit us up on other social media platform. My name is DJ Parker Rich. You can also hit me up there, and we'll definitely work. We're looking forward to work with you this year 2025 to achieve excellence when it comes to production. We are always open to new challenges and style of production. We are learning, and so we hope we do more. My name is DJ Parker Rich. Thank you for watching. And if you have any question, you can also drop it in the comment section. Much love for you. I'm out of here.